NIL. This is something that is brand new, has never existed before. Nothing like it has ever existed
Right.
before. A lot of the big schools are panicking, and the college kids are very happy. What is your thought? And if you were approaching college as you, how would you approach NIL, and how would you think about it?
Well, I'm definitely looking at, whatever school that I am considering, NIL money has to be topic of conversation, right? Because if I'm good enough to go straight from high school to the NBA, I do want to have the college experience because that's what I grew up watching. And when I was younger, I mean, college basketball, especially when I was in high school, college basketball, I think was at its peak,
Right.
with the Michigans, the UCLAs, and, those teams back then in the mid 90s. So for me, that will be topic of discussion, and it depends on, what type of money that I can get or what type of deals I can monetize off, determines on my decision of going to college or going straight to the NBA. But, when I was in high school, I signed a $12 million deal with Adidas. Would I be able to do that? If that opportunity came to me for an NIL deal to go to Kentucky, I was going to go to Kentucky. I would have went.
Wow.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's interesting. So do you think the effect will be college basketball getting better?
No, because I look at some of the talent that's in that overtime league. That's some, that's
OT,
some,
yeah.
that's some really good talent that will be missing out on the collegiate level. But I think the NIL deal is good because I mean, even when I was in high school, man, and I'm walking around with a Jalen Rose #5, Michigan jersey, the gold one,
Mhm.
and I'm seeing the impact that these guys have on the culture, and they're not monetizing off of any of that. Like, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? So
Nuts.
I'm glad these kids are getting their just due because these universities are banking off of these kids and what they do on the basketball court. But yeah, I think for me going back, it would have been a tough decision depending on how much money I could have received.
At the end of the day, optionality is a great thing, and it's cool that there's the G League, there is overseas, there is the overtime league, there are these other opportunities. Soon, guys over 18 can play one-on-one in Tracy McGrady's league. There are a lot of cool things, and optionality at the end of the day is the best. So it's good to see that things are progressing in the right direction.
Absolutely. I love college basketball. I don't know what's missing. This year was really good. This college basketball season was really good because there was a lot of underdogs that beat some major schools, and I think a lot has to do with the portal. A lot of these guys go into the portal, but I don't think a lot of these kids that are seniors right now going into their freshman year in college, how difficult it's going to be for them. Even the kids that are in high school right now and pursuing colleges. If I'm a college, I'm a college coach or a recruiter, it's tough for me to go and scout high school kids if you're not a phenom, because I could just go into this portal to where I can go and get a 22, a 23, 24-year-old player and add him to my team who's much more mature, much more experienced, who I can rely on to be a professional than to deal with a 17 or 18-year-old kid. So college is getting, for high school guys, it's getting tough, man. It's getting really tough.
Yeah, that's a super real thing.